Hey everyone, welcome back to my Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio. I'm slouching in my chair, so if I seem lower than normal, it's because it's comfortable like this. When we last left off, it was the night of Luis's soiree, and we snuck onto the ship, and turns out Juna's on our side, and she's the other operative alongside Grius, and Glodell got fucking murked by the king's magic for some reason. So, yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, now Luis is just chill with us being around. Wasn't expecting that. Although Fidelio does not trust us one fucking bit, so not surprised, and I don't blame him. Thank you all so much for your continued support of the series. I love this game. I'm excited to see where it goes. And yeah, now we're going to talk to that one saint lady, Rella, to see if she can decipher the formula. Certainly this won't go badly. We shall see. Triangle.
Terribly sorry. Putting some elixirs away. Be with you in a moment.
It is.
Hello. How can I help you? Juna.
Long time no see. Sorry for all of us storming the place.
And you're the one who was at the exhibition.
Hey.
Right. Now that you all know each other's names, Rella is my older sister.
I was gonna say, wait, didn't they tell us that was her sister? Because I was remembering that, but then the way she was talking about her, I was like, did I fucking make that up?
Adopted sister, that is.
Oh.
Her family took me in. Though don't spread it around. The public doesn't know, and we don't know who tried to exploit it.
Did they tell me, or did I make it up? I'm pretty sure something happened where she may have called her sister or something. I don't know.
It's been forever, Juna. I'm so sorry. I really was planning to meet you after the opening ceremony.
I understand. You were attending to Sanctifex Forden in Tilbrile Haven. But that's wonderful. Such deft social climbing even puts father's efforts to shame, eh?
Ugh, social climbing. Glad to make your acquaintance. I am Rella Cygnus. I'm a healer. But somehow, I doubt that's why you're here.
Actually, there's something we'd like you to look at.
Where did you get this?
I know it's asking a lot, but could you share anything you know? Without asking too many questions?
I've seen something like this before. I'd never forget. Objectively speaking, the magic involved is a direct inversion of a healing spell. Popularly known as a curse.
I suppose that stands to reason.
Pardon the late introduction. I am Hulkenberg, a Knight of the Crown. As you may have guessed, that is the formula to the curse that slew His Royal Highness, the Prince.
Hold on.
Stroll.
The death of His Highness was a tragedy, one I would see repaid in full. As His Royal Guard, 'tis my duty to punish the treasonous snake responsible.
Then surely the man who penned this was Luis.
Look, what happened at the exhibition? We were trying to get closer to Luis. You're a holy woman, so I couldn't ask your forgiveness. But if you could at least understand.
The Lady Joanna's penitence was sincere. To hear her, I thought it must be so. It was Forden who chose such a terrible punishment.
Yeah.
That was what scared me.
Was not me.
Oh, Rella.
But I'm a bit relieved. I heard rumors Luis had swept you off your feet and you'd been hanging on his arm since. I worried for you so, Juna. I see now I needn't have given it a second thought.
Of course. I am Juani Cygnus, and my life is...
Yes, your life is your own, I know. Just make sure you're not causing trouble for everyone else. I suppose this is another dramatic and risky gesture? Like when you ran away from home in a frenzy of passion, declaring you'd take the stage or die trying.
Nice.
No. Well, sort of. Maybe, yes, but... Oh, you didn't have to put it like that.
I've looked over the formula. From what I can tell, this spell's effects are enduring. As long as the magic source continues to exist, the effect shall never fade. The trouble is, while most curses simply consume the magic released in the moment's casting, this one is designed to perpetually draw on the magic of the caster.
Ah.
So as long as Luis lives, it doesn't matter where his victims run and hide. Sounds just like him.
But I'm afraid even if His Highness still lived, I don't think anyone could have broken the curse using this. This formula isn't complete. It's a mere outline, clearly jotted from memory. I couldn't tell you how to lift the curse from this alone.
What?
Then I'm sorry I couldn't be of any help.
No, you've done plenty. Especially since we're the ones who sprang this on you.
Pardon me, young man. May I say one last thing?
Yeah.
You're a friend of hers, aren't you? Please, keep Juna safe.
Of course. She won't need it. Yeah.
Of course. I'll do what I can.
Thank you. She can be reckless sometimes. I'll be here for the foreseeable future. Any friend of Juna is welcome here, so stop by any time you like.
The curse is impossible to break?
Well.
Did I miss a funeral? I've never seen you lot so gloomy.
Awkward.
What do we do now?
The only way left is to take down Luis himself.
The impossibility of that is precisely what led us here, Stroll. And now, we are no further than when we started.
Don't take your anger out on Stroll. He was just stating the obvious.
Plenty of assassins have come for Luis, but the king's magic works every time. They all died frozen in agony.
Were they killed by him though? Who's killing them? Just curious, because Glodell was not, that was not normal, right?
Even if we could fight him properly, do we stand a chance? The man's an unparalleled master of both martial and magic arts.
Yo, shit, he can fight.
This might be the end.
Fight me.
Still, we have to stop Luis, no matter what. The royal magic's not an absolute shield. It cost Glodell his life. We've just got to maintain the trust we've earned from Luis, and eventually we'll get our chance.
For now, he told us to wait until the race's next task is announced.
Then we'll have to do just that.
I'm pooped from all this brainstorming. I could use a break in the gauntlet runner.
What brainstorming? If we take Juna out in public, we might attract a crowd. We can't risk Luis catching on that we're in the royal capital. At least for today, I'll ask her to stay in the runner away from prying eyes.
Well, I must say I'm impressed. You have enough beds to accommodate this many people.
Yes, as much as they grumble about cramped quarters.
To be fair, Heismay sleeps on the roof, so...
Apologies. 'Tis hardly accommodation worthy of a diva. And I confess the ride itself is often jarring.
At the very least, I'll be happy with a bath. You have a room for that, I trust?
We have a barrel on the deck.
Right this way, milady.
Isn't it the barrel on the deck?
Well, no point getting reckless now. Let's think about this some more tomorrow.
Okay.
By the way, what have you been doing all this time, Mirus?
Thinking, mostly. Been having a good old ponder ever since I saw Luis's Skyrunner in the air. Always been my dream to fly on wings, you see. Not with any of this magic levitatory. But then in you come with this teleportation. Made me start wondering if there was any valid point at all to my flight theory, what? A long while back, I did a flight experiment to prove my theory was sound. Failed spectacularly, though. And got myself all crunched up in the process.
Oh my god.
I was still in bed, midway through my convalescence when they told me I was to be demoted.
I didn't know. Can I go to bed now? Oh my god. I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Between us, old boy, my flight theory's complete. Principles are sound and tested. All that's left are the practicals, eh? Incorporating it into the gauntlet runner. But ever since that accident, I suppose I've been afraid to move forward with it. Afraid of failure. You and the rest of our merry band are risking your very lives for the prince. Here I sit moping, eh? The way I see it, your teleportation can only take us places we've been. If we want to see new horizons, we'll need to take to the skies. It'll take time, no doubt, but I'll put my very soul into it. No shortcuts. And when I fly, I'll do it my way.
I did it my... What's that song? I don't know. Good talk. Party formation. You can change or add parties. Nope. Members to your parties to your member. Members to your party from the party option in the main menu. Press space and form a group of up to 4. Note, reserved members gain less experience at the end of battle than active participants, and you can never remove the protagonist. Aw, damn it.
So,
Let's rest in the runner today. Our plans didn't pan out, but we should just concentrate on getting our strength back for now. Okay. Party. So... Hold on. Where's his... Oh, nope. Well in reserve, Stroll will gain experience at the normal rate. Okay, so I'm sorry. It's gonna have to be Stroll. Oh, come on. If I'm... Because he's gonna gain experience at the normal rate. I don't want anyone to fall behind. Pooh. But I love Stroll. I'll have to level up everyone else so that I can swap them out. Okay, we don't have her as a companion or a follower yet, though. So, I'm sorry, Stroll. You're probably gonna be in the back, I would guess. So we probably need to move Heisme to the front. Can I? How do I do that? 1? There you go. I'll have to switch him to something else. Okay, so Juna. Wait, so are these all masks for her then? Or that's a separate... Wait, I'm confused. High chance of one-hit killing all enemies? That's crazy. Okay. But oh, it's special accessory. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Hold on, but Heisme, you are currently... Right. I mean, maybe he'd be okay in the front. We can leave him as that for now. So it's an equipment. But I don't have any other ones right now, right? Can I search by cat? Newest rarity ignite mask. But that's not a mask. Those are igniters. What are you talking about? Oh, it just sorts by it? Oh. Okay, yeah. So we only have one. Okay. We don't have a we don't have a... Jesus, I can't talk. We don't have a fan, no. Fairy thread blouse. Let's see. Equipped. Magic +4. There you go. Magnifique. Red gillies. Let's see. Equipped. Has the image received from an ambush. There we go. Strength of magic. Cool. Okay. So she can wear the other archetypes, but can she equip masks only? Like, can they only equip masks as the dancer, right? That's kind of the gist of it. Oh, does only she have that? Oh shit, yeah. Oh, because we don't have her as a... Duh. I don't have her as a companion follower yet. Okay, so it's only... Okay. under. It's like an archetype within an archetype. It's kind of weird, but okay, that's cool. Let me save. And once we get her as a follower, I can unlock that for other people. Fascinating.
All right.
What am I doing? Oh, rest up. Hold on. Can I? Let me get my random ass ingredients.
Oh.
Yeah, get some meat. Can I cook? Curious? Whose handwriting is that? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Sweeter than poison, cursed love, secretest of secrets. What is that? Fully restores MP. Oh my god. But it requires the Lord of the Lake. That sounds kind of... Restores 100 MP and cures hacks for all allies. Okay. Restores 200 MP and cures poison. Damn. Sure, we'll make that.
Really?
Oh, it's not working right now? Oh, forgot. My bad. Alright, time for bed, I guess. Sleepy, sleepy. Small, doesn't look very comfortable. Sure. Too bad. What else do you want me to do, bro?
Good night.
Rest well. Oh, I think my husband snapped me. Oops, hold on. I'm finding it hard to sleep. As good a time as any for some reading, I guess. Oh, time to go show her the book. Yep.
Oh, good. You're still awake.
Sure am.
What's the matter?
Something on your mind?
Something on your mind?
No, not in particular. Once we're back tomorrow, I'll sneak the formula back into Luis's room.
Oh, good. That's a good idea.
Even if he suspected us, he'd never work out that we got to the capital and showed it to Rella in a single night. He won't find out about our mission.
We should probably have Juno return any Magla keys we got on the Caradrius too, just to be safe. I'll give them to her later. Loose threads, tied up.
I'm a bit surprised. I thought I was fine doing all that infiltration at Luis's place. Turns out I wasn't. Finally having others who know the truth, and having gotten to see my sister. I didn't realize how exhausted I am, and you personally saved me from danger back there. I'm terribly grateful to you. You're lucky, really. I'll have you know I'm rarely this candid. That's the forbidden text you mentioned in Luis's room, is it? I've seen him reading it from time to time.
Why does he have a copy?
What's it like? Can I read a bit of it?
I just start reading it. They're like, go to fuck to sleep, bro.
The prevailing culture of the world is one of freedom in all things. No faith, fealty, or philosophy enforces ideology. All are free to create, and all are free to embrace those creations. This culture's influence spreads throughout the world. It is even said that a song of peace was powerful enough to bring an end to war. Oh, how inspiring. It's hard to imagine that a single song could be so influential. I wonder what the world would be like if a song really could reach all people's hearts. No matter their status or tribe. We Nydia, we're all liars, you know. Everyone told us we were inherently worthless. Just a fact of our birth. So I learned some glamours to make myself at least look valuable. This form. It's all just a fancy disguise, really. A gilded mask for the world to admire. Or not. No, do forgive me. That was all lies, lies, lies. I don't think it's necessarily a good idea to reveal yourself entirely, but you should always have the freedom to. If these new powers are to give form to my ideals, I want to create a world where we can appreciate each other's freedom. I'll make sure everyone hears that in my songs. No matter what happens.
Juna and I talked into the night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Thought I was gonna get my follower thing with her. Single tear. What are we doing now? More quests? What's going on? Her tongue stuck out?
Now, prepare to hear the race's next challenge.
Oh, sick.
Let's find out where our fierce competitors are bound.
I was gonna say, one of her portraits, it looked like her tongue stuck out, like she was like, you know, like joking around, but I didn't get to see it really. But I was like, oh my god, wait, that's cute.
To recap, the 20 candidates with the current highest approval on the King's Rock will be the only ones to proceed. All others will be disqualified.
Oh, I forgot about that. Good thing I'm number 20, I guess.
I'd say the results of the exhibition are sure to have spread by now. Let's have a look at the standings, shall we? In first place, the undisputed winner, bane of sea monsters and savior of the people, our very own Sanctifex Forden! And the traitor Luis in second, despite not actually being in the race. But in third, we have the warrior monk captain, Master Guido! Furthermore...
In the end, everyone but Luis is just representing the Sanctus Church.
What's your point? I dare say that's a relief. We'll finally be done with all this chaos. A return to normalcy.
Ha! Normalcy. Funny how it's only the rich who miss how things used to be. But now Count Luis has the people behind him. He'll save the common man.
Yes, we're all keeping our ears out for a response from Luis's faction. But we do have one standout who's seen a stunning jump in popularity since the exhibition. The lad responsible for exposing the sins of the Sanctoress Joanna. Valiant human slayer. Yes, it's the young elder.
Right, wasn't expecting that one. Nameless to famous in a single night. Just like that, he's in the top 20.
Oi, crier man, where's the windbag? The one what acted all high and mighty over a tiny human head.
Who? Oh, right, that's Gladell or something. No sign of him, probably saw the writing on the wall and dropped out.
So it really was all talk then? A disgrace to the Russon, hiding his inadequacy behind Luis's authority.
But the boy candidate isn't the only one in the spotlight. We've a rising star by the name of Katharina. Some big ideas, that girl. I hear she plans to put a price on every wealthy head if she takes the throne.
Wait, I thought she dropped out. Didn't we talk about that last time?
And what's wrong with that? If they're sitting on most of the kingdom's money, they can afford to hire a little extra security every day. Let them sweat it out.
Damn!
Now here's a surprise. We've got a Mastari candidate still in the running. And my sources say they hail from, well, Verga Island.
A pagan island, eh? But they're filthy barbarians. Besides, nobody could compare to Lord Milo.
Barbarians.
The final roundup's actually looking pretty diverse. We're just about ready to announce the next leg of the race.
Okay. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da. Bum bum bum. For whom the bell tolls, time marches.
And that's the bell. Thank you for waiting, ladies and gents. It's time to begin the second round of the tournament for the throne.
God, this is only round 2. I feel like we've been at this forever.
First of all, congratulations to the 20 who have won their places on the King's Rock. You are now officially the winners of the first round. Let's give them a hand.
No sign of Luis. Even if he does plan to take over, suppose he's still not eager to play by their rules.
I haven't seen Juna this morning either.
I heard some nobles say she had a job suddenly come up. Better that the audience doesn't see her with us, anyway.
Now, at long last, we are ready to announce their next challenge. This time, the task for the candidates is...
I only see 15 here. Katharina is 16. Luis is 17. Sanctifex is not here, so that's 18. But there's 2 more, aren't there?
Recovering and offering a divine relic!
What?
A relic?
I'm sorry, he looks like a chess piece. I can't get over it.
Don't worry, we're happy to explain everything. You'll not want to forget this, so we've arranged for you to hear it from an unforgettable voice.
Juna?
To tell us more, please welcome to the stage our guide, our songstress, the lovely Lady Juna!
The hair is crazy. It's like Sailor Moon times 20.
Her sudden obligation revealed, I suppose.
Chosen heroes! Your next destination is Altaberry Heights, the capital of the Principality of Montario. You are to gather there by the deadline, with a divine relic in hand to offer the Sanctus Church. Tragically, there are still heathens in this land who choose to reject Sanctism. They care nothing for salvation. They cling to strange idols, calling them divine relics, believing them gifts from their eldritch gods. But their rituals are unstable, and their relics just primitive magic tools. It is time we put an end to this misguided witchery. Take these relics from the pagan's grasp and bring them to the birthplace of Sanctism, Altaberry Heights, in Montario.
Oh, there's Godot. So, okay, so there's 19. I don't know where the 20th is. Didn't they say there was, like, rumor of a relic that was strong enough to, like, overcome the king's magic?
Please deliver them to their rightful place in God's hands.
I feel like that's gonna come into play. Oops.
May all our aspiring heroes be blessed with good fortune and the favor of God. I pray for your success.
Got a real presence before a crowd, doesn't she? Positively plucks at your heart.
Oh. Focus, Iceland, focus.
Who the fuck's Iceland?
By the deadline of the second round, Altaberry will begin the festivities for the autumnal Montario Saints' Day. This two-day event kicks off on Saints' Day Eve, with the main celebrations on the day proper. And this year's event will be historic. His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden, will be personally sealing the collection of the pagan relics. To celebrate, the songstress Juna will be dedicating a ceremonial song. You won't want to miss this, folks.
Is that Hulkenberg's first name? Iceland? She got the hots for Juna? Is that what she's saying? She's telling herself to focus?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, on my mark, let the second round of the tournament for the throne begin!
Woo! Dun 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 dun!
They're unabashedly ordering them to steal relics from pagan land now. That's plunder. They would steal our very culture.
That candidate's a Mustari. Small wonder he's so aghast. Forden's stooping to a new low.
Yeah, that's fucked.
What do you mean?
By and large, the Mustari are a pagan people. Their relics are cultural touchstones, vital to their hearts and faiths. And Forden's just ordered us to loot them as we please.
Ugh.
But in our case, we won't even know what we're doing until Luis gives the order.
Either way, we're bound for Altaberry. It's further east. We've a long trip ahead of us.
Oh, my shoulder hurts. I don't care if it's the Crown Theocracy. You'd think they'd ask me a little sooner than the morning of.
Still managed to put on a hell of a show for him. Lady Juna, Count Luis has sent for you. And you lot too, I suppose.
Looks like our first job's come in. These men have me running all over.
So we're just doing whatever he says now?
We're back, Lord Luis.
Funny, isn't it? Since the Gladel incident, you've been inseparable from this gang.
Well, one has to keep one's chauffeur in line, don't you think?
Hey, heard you got a gig at the Sanctus Festival. Good on ya.
Thanks. Though I don't know if it's worth celebrating. Seems to me it's to keep Lord Luis in check. Putting me on stage the whole time might keep you from crashing their Saints' Day party.
And if we try anything, they'll use it as an excuse to blacklist you. Just the kind of shite you'd expect from those Sanctist stooges.
You need fear nothing. It is Forden who now stews in his dread, and he seeks the divine relics is common knowledge. But who would simply give up an idol on par with the god's reverence? He has all but commanded that we take it by force. The king's magic ruined his schemes. You humiliated him in the public eye. And in one desperate final grasp for authority, the fool has placed his fate in my hands. Forden's game will soon end. Let us at least give him the finale he deserves.
What are you planning to do?
What are you planning to do?
What? Do you need to hear it repeated? I will give Forden his death.
And what of the king's magic?
You'll see soon enough. For now, you need only follow my orders. Your task is to obtain a certain divine relic on my behalf. The artifact in question is a lance known as DarkDives.
Dracodios. The Draco implies something to do with dragons, I presume?
Suffice to say, the lore behind this particular relic intrigues me. You will acquire it in time for Saints' Day, and bring it to me.
Pretty high stakes, my lord. You sure you want this crop of novices on the job?
Bro, fuck you.
Rest assured, my other agents have their own relics I've assigned them to pursue. I've no urgent need for this lance, nor for them, should they fail.
I'll go along and keep an eye on them, shall I? You can bet that if they try and run off with the relic, I'll put a stop to it.
You certainly are attached to them, aren't you?
Well, it's their first formal assignment in your service, after all. I can be your eyes and ears.
So be it then. You may act accordingly.
So, my lord, where can we find this fancy lance?
Bro, this is sketchy.
Find your clues elsewhere. You have nothing further from me. Prove you think as well as you fight.
Okay, yeah.
May we both find success in the pursuit of our shared vision.
Mm-hmm. I hate that guy. I wonder if this is the lance that can go through the king's magic. I don't trust it. Well, we're back at the inn. So far, the only thing we know for sure is that it's called the Dracodios.
All right.
I guess they've got no choice but to go somewhere else and try to gather more information. Let's go. Oi there! Okay, search for clues. Okay.
All right then.
It's the inn. Keep pressing the wrong button. Anybody know about a lance? Anybody know about anything about a lance? Anybody going once, going twice? Where would they want me to search for info? I don't know.
Huh?
Ever heard of a divine lance? Divine lance? Not sure I'm the best person to ask about that sort of thing. Oh wait, someone outside was rambling on about that just a bit ago. Had a large mask on. Must have been Mustari. He seemed awfully bothered about it. He was bothered about the lance? Sounds like he may know something. Any idea where he went? I believe he mentioned something about taking a boat to the island. He must be headed towards the coast by the Merchant's Bazaar, wouldn't you say?
Okay, so...
If we hurry, we might be able to catch him. Let's head for the Merchant's Bazaar.
All right.
Okay. Is that one of these?
Let's
oh,
head there
there
right
it is. So that's the guy who looks like a chess piece. I don't know if they said his name or not. Looking to catch a boat. Am I on the rock? Is that me? Let's see. Chess piece. There he is.
Whoa. Check
Hey,
this out.
that Mustari over there. Hey, bro. Who's throwing up in the background?
I can't believe this. He would have them all take what they please. This same atrocity all over again. Damn him, and damn his crown theocracy.
He's in quite a state. Though I can hardly blame him, with everyone ordered to ransack his homeland. For now, how to approach him?
They've really crossed a line.
They've really crossed a line.
Wait. You're not with the Sanctus Church. One of the few who aren't, it seems.
I don't know much about divine relics, but I know all too well what it's like to see your homeland threatened.
The divine relics are symbols of our faith. More than that, they are the soul of our culture, our history.
Followers of the old native beliefs worship idols that are known to conduct magic, which they call divine relics. But unlike the igniters of modern times, they are primitive in make and function, and often dangerous. So said my studies, at least.
Oh, far from it. Divine relics aren't primitive in the least. That's just Sanctus propaganda. Really, it's the opposite. Most of these relics are powerful beyond belief, and igniters are just our crude imitations of them. If you'd ever seen one yourself, you'd know the difference. They don't call them divine for nothing. With powers like that, they might as well have come from the gods.
You're that songstress. Didn't expect to hear all this from you, after what you said for the crowd.
Yeah.
Well, a job's a job. But as I'm sure you're aware, pagans aren't the only ones oppressed by the church.
You really are well informed. And it sounds like you know something of oppression. Did you perhaps come from the Mage Academy?
Details, darling. I've seen abuse of powers before, and I'd rather not see it again.
The other candidates seem bent on taking relics by any means necessary. But you all seem different.
To be fair, we are looking for one. The only relic we know by name right now is DarkDives.
The Lance of the Dragon God. So that's why you came up to me. I suppose anyone would want our homeland's greatest treasure. The Lance is no secret we're trying to hide. Truly, I hope mainlanders come by the scores to see it. Our village is on an island in the World Tree's embrace, where the Dragon God sleeps. On a clear day, you can see it from this land.
Oh my god, Yggdrasil? Homeboy the World Tree?
An island across the ocean. You mean Verga Island, then? 'Tis a large island in the inland sea. Most of its inhabitants are Mustari, and it remains the only place in the land where Sanctism has not taken root.
I'm not out to abolish Sanctism myself. I just don't want everything we believe in to be destroyed.
So that's why you're in this race.
I thought I could change the world. And then I saw the truth. What a fool I was. I've not introduced myself yet, have I? My name is Edeni. Take my advice. Forget about DarkDives. We can't hand it over, and you'll never reach it anyway.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? No ship would carry you there, among the first of many reasons. Even so, it's no place for an outsider. It's time I stopped chasing a fool's dream. I need to face reality. And if you're smart, you'll do the same.
Well, sounds like DarkDives is on Verga Island somewhere. Is there really no ship passage there? This is the biggest port in the kingdom.
'Tis true. His words reminded me. Thanks to both sea currents and cultural tensions, the only merchant ships passing Verga Island embark from Montario.
But Montario's on the other side of the bloody sea. You can't seriously be suggesting we go there first and then loop back to Verga. We'd never make the deadline.
Then let's ballywell conquer this inland sea ourselves. Ha ha ha! Don't worry, chums. I'm on the job.
Yeah. Oh god, here we go.
You worried about Lady Juna? Actually asking this time, not just prodding.
Shut up.
Tell. You still don't trust them, do you?
How can I? We've only known them for a matter of days. Look, the whole Gladel mess, you really think they're innocent?
Then let's go with them, yeah? Me and you. You do whatever makes sense to you, Del. You know I'll follow wherever you go.
You never could keep your mouth shut, eh?
I don't dislike those two, you know? They're just on the wrong side.
What the?
It's a ship!
Wait a second. You're not saying this thing can sail now?
Quite right. While you lot were hobnobbing at old Luis's soiree, I had his runner all to myself. And believe you me, I got quite an eyeful. Came away full of ideas. After all, this old girl wasn't designed as a land runner alone. All about modular design, don't you know? Flexible jointage. So I did a bit of tinkering.
But why? We'd not even spoken of the island until moments ago.
Island Schmyland, milady. Look at the map. What's our shortest route to Ontario, eh? A straight shot through the inland sea.
Huh. The man has a point. That never dawned on me.
His happy face is so cute. Oh my god, look at him! Oh my god, wait, he's adorable.
Besides, I've kept my ears open, what? Here there be monsters and all that rot. You'll need more than a ship for these waters. You'll need a proper sea runner.
Oh, right. Nearest, you weren't at the exhibition, so you wouldn't know. Forden already killed the big sea monster out there. It had a huge head.
Really? Don't tell me you're making the trip in that.
Fuck off, bro.
Why are you two here?
Bodyguard duty, Lady Juna. We're along for the ride, especially since you're bound for some remote wild island.
These poor newcomers are working so hard and you still can't trust them. Or is it me you don't trust?
We're here on Master Luis's orders. I'm sure I don't have to outline the pecking order there. Or do you have a problem with us being around?
Rather, we're running short on beds.
Oh, don't worry. Del doesn't take up as much space as me.
Oh, belt up. Besides, you really expect this rust bucket to survive a night at sea?
If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's forcing you to come.
Looks like we're crewmates then. Not unlike a sea voyage for a bit of fun, yeah?
Yeah. Yay.
This is a fine mess. Wasn't expecting them along. What do you think their angle is?
They still suspect us.
They probably still suspect us.
I agree. We definitely crossed a line with the whole Gladell incident.
Well, we didn't tell him to attack us. He got himself killed.
Suppose that's that, eh? I'll do a last check on her amphibials and make sure she's shipshape. Give me a shout when you're ready.
Amphibials. Okay. Make preparations. Am I prepared? I guess so. Alright, I'm here.
Ready to depart?
I'm good. I just got a hold of a chart with the route. We're all set for our trip to Verga Island. Now then, let's set sail for new lands. Okay. Jesus!
Verga Island is this spot right here. Wonder how many days away it is.
3, 4.
Oh.
Seems like an odd route to get to Verga Island. We can't just go straight? The region's currents are right pain, Miguel. What? Miguel. We must go around and across them lest they carry us off course. By my reckoning, it'll take us 4 days and 3 nights, give or take. 3 nights at sea, huh? I hope Stroll can handle it. With Juna and her 2 thorns in our side, tensions may be high. Well, nothing to do but move forward.
Tally-ho then.
Jolly good, rest assured I'll get us through these waves to Verga Island gently as can be. Okay. I'm not sharing my bed with no one. It's so pretty.
It's actually moving. A fine effort.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the Church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it. So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
As for this dragon god's lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill him and take it.
Nothing else works, yeah? Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Nay, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Oh my god, he did the cat thing.
Hard to talk strategy with those two hanging around.
Throw them overboard. They can't swim, probably. I don't know. Can they swim? Just casually ask.
Ladies and gentlemen, feast your ears on this!
What?
The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too!
Is he alright? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but...
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
That's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
But Virga Island's infamous people, treacherous. Even the crown theocracy struggled with them for years, so how will this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
The Gauntlet Runner takes to the water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their destination, Virga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult, or something else entirely?
Okay. Bam, 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 bam.
You're speaking.
What up? Yo, are you okay, Stroll? Face down on the table. Neris's voice is echoing out of the runner phone. Heisman got his fishing gear laid out on the deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Captain Miss, I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Ha! Well, let's see. Heisman sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. Okay. Like the Lord of the Lake? Having Juna and those brothers around has certainly made the Gauntlet Runner livelier. Yeah, I don't know if that's in a good way or not, though. To the pantry! Oh. The dough meat and red grass.
All right.
What do we got? We got that. Maybe a new book. Fishing. Okay. Let's see what we can cook real quick. Da, 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 da. Red grass. 2, sure. Da, da, da.
Got it.
Quality meat is delicious on its own, but if you prepare it with a little effort applied to the right places, it can taste even better. To echo something I've heard, anyway. In other words, we can't just haphazardly toss things together. Proven combinations of ingredients will win the day. That's true.
Got it?
Heat control makes all the difference with meat. Ready? This is the moment we've been waiting for. Oh wait, have we read this before? I don't remember. I feel like we have. I remember him with the skewers. Is that what we're making, though? With that done, we're nearly to the finish line. Wouldn't be so exacting, shit. If this was okay, well... Looks amazing. Even by sight alone, I know this will be delicious. It's red grass roasted Bordeaux. That aroma really whets the appetite. Hell yeah, brother! Speed cooking. Okay. Now we go see if there's a book to read. Da, Or we can reread a book, or we can try fishing. Oops. Oh, more books? Top secret poetry, do not read. Bowl of block letters span the cover, do not read. Something tells me this is Juna's creative journal. I haven't read it yet. It's probably something Juna wrote herself. It says not to read it, but doesn't that just make you want to look inside more? Courage? Interesting. Not now. Hold on, where am I at in terms of... Eloquence and imagination. Imagination's the lowest though, so let's go with that. I would fish, but like I'd rather do it when it... Like I wonder if... Hold on,
What now?
that would be under here, right? That'd be... Where did I learn, like... Now I can speed cook. Was that from... Like, I wonder if the fishing one will come from someone. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways. Imagination. We'll just do this. Is that this one? Yes. Very nice. Slowly but surely working on it.
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shore. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the party, safe inside their gauntlet runner, relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Thank you for reminding me why I don't like being on the water. That was nice and calming. Shoal. Doing lunges. We'll arrive 3 days from now. We're being watched, so be careful with what you say. Okay.
All right then.
Is that wisdom? Why can't I fish at night? Talk to Juna.
Oh my.
Oh, if it isn't Bane. I'm so bored and I'm just not in the mood to sing. Sure, it'd be nice to have someone to talk to. By recalling the past and planning for the future, maybe I can hone my imagination. Sure. Tally-ho. So now we have to find the Mysarius tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling this an absurd demand would be an understatement. But I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. Never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. We can do it with you.
Yeah.
My nose just started itching. Ugh.
But...
Oh, of course, but don't forget, we're also relying on you to lead. You better do right by us. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know. I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. Had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say. But being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save the prince. Ah, I like her a lot. Right. She's a badass. Oh my god, why is my nose itching? Allergies. Staying up late is terrible for your skin, but seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? I don't know how she keeps her hair that long. Hey, like, we get stuck on the floor. Like, you know what I mean? Like, girl.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws nearer. Classic.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, this mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being a sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juna? Oh, I don't think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But I'll tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Good talk, girls. I was just talking about her hair, though, I guess. She heard me. Bam, 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 bam. 2 more days until we're able to search for that lance. They say the island is barbaric, but I wonder what it'll really be like. Hopefully not. Barbaric. Oh shit. Bum 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 da 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 do. Alright. Should I fish? Can I fish? We'll try it. Let's just see what it's like. I don't really want to though, but I will. What the fuck is that? Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Isn't this Heismay's fishing gear? I wonder if he's going to do some fishing. If we can catch some fish, we can use them to cook. Want to fish for a bit?
Understood.
Okay, I'll go get Heismay. Alright, bro, teach me how to fish. Indeed, I thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any good bait. Do you have anything that might work? Oh, I do.
Then...
Oh my, tailbait. Those fish won't know what hit them. Let's cast. Nothing biting. Perhaps if the bait were moving. Give it a waggle.
True.
Alright, let me give it a try.
The fight is on.
Whoa, a bite! And it's a strong one, but I'm stronger. Oh, just look at this haul. All thanks to you, of course. Yo, wait, we got Lord of the Lakes?
Here we go.
Tension and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. That's what makes fishing such a beloved pastime. The results hardly matter. In fact, don't bother asking how many I've caught. Well, as much as I hate to say it, I think it's about time we call it a day. Heisman and I gathered our gear and went back inside. What else did I need for the recipe? Oh. Oh, you lot aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes. You have brakes in the middle of the ocean?
Runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall.
Seawall.
It is not an island or a reef, but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail, but here it is especially evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Monsters roam the deep. Oh.
Incredible!
Oh my god, it's so pretty. Wow, the sea's been split in two and we're standing on the sea floor. This is what Magella anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Bridehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely. Del, are you sure about all this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? You can't swim? So you can't swim! Do you know how to swim, Vasilio? Listen, mate, you'd best keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Look, there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
You're not thinking of spearfishing through this seawall, are you? I was merely considering how I'd secure today's allotment of rations. She'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. They'd gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. So weaklings they are. They travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling bobs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses. I say, those shining scales would work as excellent dyes. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. The supplies we receive in town more than meet our needs. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
If that is the consensus, then let us head back. I feel not the least bit of regret. I assure you.
Let's go.
He's got a point. The seawall might even collapse in the rain. I'd rather not stay to find out. Catching sight of this unexpected view has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
Wow, so smart. Such water, such grace.
Here.
Here you go, lad. A drawing of the seawall. I made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. That is for Maria.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Do. Ooh, a storm. No bueno, no bueno.
What terrible rain. It'll be a storm soon enough. Can this vessel withstand it?
Why is this a voiced cutscene?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Is this a joke to you? You think an outcast Ujief is in no position to speak ill of the Parapus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Just sharing life stories.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Parapus.
Heisme!
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
Bro.
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with them? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glodell was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway. Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Did he lie and not actually kill the sea monster? What a bitch. What a bitch.
What's happening?
What's happening?
Our prep.
Head to the deck once you're prepared. I was starting to wonder if that would be the case. They like all kept bringing up the sea monster. That's gone because he killed it. I'm like, but did he actually? Maybe he did. Maybe this is a different one. I don't know. All right, well, I'm going to call it there. I was worried that it was going to go right into the next fight. I just saved twice. It's okay. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. As always, feel free to leave a like, comment, favorite, or subscribe, whatever y'all are feeling. And until the next time, lights off, dark.